We need to talk about why chasing bad boys feels so good and why that feeling is lying to you. The myth says bad boys are more attractive, more exciting, more passionate. The reality? Your brain is being hijacked. Let me explain the science. When someone is inconsistent with their attention, your brain releases dopamine in unpredictable bursts, the same neurochemical pattern as gambling, as cocaine, as any addiction. You're not falling in love, you're getting hooked. Here's what's really happening. He texts you at 2 a.m. Your brain floods with dopamine, reward, then nothing for 3 days. Your dopamine crashes, withdrawal, then he shows up unannounced. Massive dopamine spike. Your brain learns that uncertainty equals excitement, that inconsistency equals passion. But it's actually just your nervous system being manipulated. The chase is addictive because it triggers something called intermittent reinforcement. It's the most powerful behavior conditioning tool that exists. Lab rats will press a lever 800 times for one random food pellet, but only 20 times if food comes every time. You're the rat, he's the lever, and you're pressing it desperately hoping this time will be different. Meanwhile, the guy who texts back consistently, the one who shows up when he says he will, your brain labels him as boring, predictable, no dopamine spikes, no chase, no addiction. So you think there's no chemistry. But here's the reality check. That addiction you're calling chemistry, it fades. Always. Once you're in a relationship, once he's consistent, once the chase ends, the dopamine drops. And you're left with a person. Not a fantasy, just a regular person. And if that person is actually a bad person, disrespectful, selfish, emotionally unavailable, you're stuck, wondering where the spark went. The spark was never real. It was your brain on drugs. The guy you called boring? He was offering real connection, real stability, real partnership. But your brain was too busy chasing the high to notice. This is why toxic relationships feel more intense than healthy ones. Why you keep going back to people who hurt you. Why you can't seem to want the people who are good to you. Your brain has been trained to associate love with pain, calm with boredom, consistency with lack of attraction. You need to retrain it. Stop chasing people who make you feel crazy. Start choosing people who make you feel calm, and give your brain time to adjust. The addiction will fade. The real chemistry will build, slowly, steadily, without the crashes. That's what mature love looks like. Not boring, just sustainable. Not less exciting, just less destructive. The chase is addictive. That's exactly why you should stop running. Comment if you're finally ready to break the cycle.